No, I'm curious.
I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Tonight at 10 p.m.?
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called out the Ringmaster.
Okay, das heißt, irgendjemand hat den Ringmeister... Oh. Sonst gibt's ja aber nichts Neues, oder? Irgendwas von einem Foto noch? Everything else looks nice. That's the cheap. A really big photo on the desk. Regina Martha. We loved her. Ich glaube, das hatten wir letztes Mal schon. Mir fällt jetzt sonst nichts auf, was irgendwie wichtig gewesen sein könnte. Ist Regina jetzt vielleicht mal da? Nein, hier nicht. Hier? Hast du vielleicht was zu sagen, wenn ich dir die ganze Notiz zeige? Nein, immer noch nicht. Vielleicht, wenn ich ihm die ganze Notiz zeige? Nein, auch nicht. Nein, ich will nicht, dass du drauf unterschreibst, du Dödel. Dann, Cafeteria nochmal. Hm? Lass mich raten, Mo ist weg.
What? Mo's gone.
There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Oh, Gott sei Dank, wir müssen nicht mit ihm reden.
Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden I need a burger bad.
All of a sudden I need a new partner. Gut. Dann, da waren wir, Ringmaster's Room. Da kommen wir gerade her. Er hat ja auch nichts zu sagen. Detention Center war nix. Dann gehe ich nochmal zum Lodging House. Oh Gott, er ist wieder da.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Ah, vielleicht kann ich jetzt in den Raum vom Akrobaten. Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma.
Huh? Nick, what is that? That beeping sound.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? You don't mind, pal. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See you, pal.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast.
So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind is biting us. Ah! It's biting his lashes from a whip.
Oh nein. Was macht sie denn hier? Ich meine, ja gut, war ja klar, dass sie jetzt kommt, aber warum peitscht sie denn jetzt bitte schön? Ah ja. Von Karma. She really did appear.
It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? Because that worked out so well so far?
National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Mrs. Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh?
I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide the look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. Sure, interessant gesagt.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
Conclusive witness. Like the last two ones that were oh so conclusive. But okay, you must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course you dad, I know how you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation?
Huh? Then, and what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again, one more time.
Him?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over. Na, der letzte Fall am Ende des ersten Teils, ne? Wo Edgeworth selber angeklagt war. He vanished.
It's your fault he is gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Nick, what does she mean?
Edgeworth death? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then, with the case after that one, he never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Wie, hat sich umgebracht? That was 1 year ago. Der war viel zu cool dafür, bitte nicht. Nein, ich weiß natürlich schon einiges mehr, aber ich sag nichts. It was a few months after you Nochmal. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Also Maya.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he is still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth...
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Nick?
Miss von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too.
What in the world happened? This dog's all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick?
Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Warum reagiert er denn so empfindlich darauf? Ich will, dass Edgeworth zurückkommt, nicht verschwunden ist. Whoa, holy shit, in your face. December 29, lodging house, 3rd floor, Acro's room.
You must be Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro.
How do you know my name?
The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze.
Ich weiß gar nicht, wie man das ausspricht im Englischen.
But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair.
Very big circus. Acro, why did you join the circus?
When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business.
Die Zirkusmusik ist schon wieder viel lauter als alles andere. Ein Moment. So.
Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me.
Oh, aua. Autsch. Wie, also seine Eltern haben ihr Business voll in den Sand gesetzt und sind dann einfach davon vom Berg Schulden und was auch immer abgehauen und haben ihn zurückgelassen. Das ist ja total nett.
The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster.
Ich weiß irgendwie nicht, welche Stimme ich ihm geben soll. The Ringmaster. Moment. Vielleicht doch eher eine Tiefe, er ist ja schon ein bisschen bulky. The Ringmaster took such incredible care of me.
He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important.
I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. Now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life.
It's such a shame.
Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter.
I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess. Are you sure that's a good thing?
Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina?
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged.
And you can't walk now?
I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatics session, right? Oh? Cyclops? It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature then.
What's on your mind, Mr. Wright?
Well, exactly when were you injured?
It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice.
6 months ago? What in the world went on at the circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room.
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder?
Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw.
What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. What you witnessed. What did you see, Acro?
That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see, the scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? It was flying straight up into the air.
He?
Maximilian Galactica.
What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying.
I am absolutely sure there is no doubt in my mind. Nick?
Kann ich Ihnen vielleicht das hier zeigen?
What is this?
That's what we want to know.
It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder.
In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious.
If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source.
Her?
Regina, ask her about it.
Okay, warum? Na gut. Gucken wir. Wir haben ihm ja noch gar nicht gesprochen, also präsentieren wir mal alles Mögliche.
Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him.
Acro won't even look at it.
It looks like something is really weighing on him.
Dann kommt hier wahrscheinlich dasselbe. Ja. Irgendwas zum Salz? Ah ne, Pfeffer war das.
What do you think of this? I'm sorry, but in my present physical condition, I don't really know much about what goes on outside of this room. Oh, we're sorry. Don't worry about it. No need to apologize. Was zur Kiste? Ne, dasselbe. Nee, auch dasselbe. War noch irgendwas? Was ist mit dem Affen? Money is a great friend to me. Genau, der muss aber ihm wohnen. That pile of treasure over there is his collection now. It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies, but I seem to be pretty popular with the animals. Sieht man. Okay, das ist die Karte. Nicht weiter interessant. Flasche, auch nicht. Das ist wieder Max. Max. Das zeige ich ihm vielleicht lieber nicht, obwohl... Acro, please take a look at this photo for us. No problem. This is how it ended for him. Such a shame. He seems awfully calm, but his eyes have a look of sorrow and profound pain. If my legs weren't like this, I would have been able to prevent this from happening. That is an absolute certainty. Acro. Na gut. Machen wir mal, was er meinte und präsentieren Regina diese Note. Frage ist nur, wo sie ist. Nein, nicht mit dir reden, hau ab. Vielleicht ist sie jetzt hier? Naja, okay. Oh, bitte nicht schon wieder. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, Nick! Wonderful, today's special must be feeling a phoenix. Stay here. Da ist er.
Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson.
Ach, sie dachte, der Affe kommt.
But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human.
A monkey? Wie, sie wollte, dass der Affe vom scheiß Löwen gefressen wird? Hallo, geht's dir noch gut?
It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely, now that I won't be able to see him for a while.
For a while?
Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
Star?
That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens? That is kind of sweet, but I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that.
What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too?
Of course.
You really think so?
Yeah, you will, I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything is alright with Regina. Everything. Just to go back and clear something up, why did you want to teach Money a lesson?
Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me.
Something that means a lot to you?
It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It is really beautiful. You should see it.
We should?
When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney.
Oh?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
Gladly, but of course, oder I'll get it for you. Oh, ich glaube, du musst der Chat entscheiden. Ich weiß nicht, es ist alles so eine schwere Entscheidung.
Leave it all up to us.
Guess there's no turning down that request.
Yay, you're really gonna do it?
Okay, dann präsentieren wir mal das da. Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is.
Really?
Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
Huh? Echt? It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning.
I always take... sie bringt Akro sein Frühstück.
That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast.
That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket?
Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so...
You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you?
I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
Okay, das heißt, das hing in der Cafeteria, weil sie das da hingehängt hat, weil sie es in ihrer Tasche gefunden hat und sich nicht angesprochen gefühlt hat. Aber dann hat der Ringmaster sich angesprochen gefühlt. So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this.
Found in Regina's pocket on the morning of crime. Ist noch irgendwas anderes, was ich immer präsentieren kann?
I'm not really good at figuring out things.
Really? You too? You're such a good talker. Okay. It's all...
That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria.
Huh? It's from the cafeteria?
It's not? I remember seeing it there.
So this was the cafeteria's Pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper.
Okay.
There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max.
She's already flown off into her own little world.
Nick, I want to try flying too.
Okay, I'll think about it. Okay, das ist dasselbe. Ich würde sagen, wir suchen mal nach ihrem Stage-Kostüm. Da würde ich jetzt mal zu Akro gehen, ne? Vielleicht Regina präsentieren?
Regina. She's cool, isn't she? I can't believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer.
It seems animals are not the only things she tames.
Huh?
Max, the ringmaster, Ben, she's got them all under her thumb.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child.
I'd say it seems that way.
That's why she can be so cruel.
What?
Regina is just like the animals she claims to tame. She's innocent, thus she can be cruel. I wonder what happened between Acro and Regina. Indeed. Ist das vielleicht irgendwo hier hinten?
Ooh, it's a huge pile of trash.
One man's trash is another monkey's treasure.
I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things.
He's even got a motorcycle exhaust. What do they call this thing? Tuba, right?
Of course it's tuba, silly. You didn't know that.
Hey, it's a picture of Regina.
Well, she is a shining beauty.
No objections here. Aber kein Stage-Costume? He's got a barbell. Look around, everything he's got is for upper body training. Naja, wenn er im Rollstuhl sitzt. These are the same machine. Das hatten wir schon. Bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Naja, wahrscheinlich Regina. Wenn doch gesagt wurde, dass sie... Ja, das hatten wir auch schon. Wo ist denn das Kostüm? Mo vielleicht wieder da?
Mo's not here.
Who's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
Oh, nein.
Nick, it's money.
Aha. That monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
Alright, time to take on this monkey in Churi style. Give it back, monkey brain. Stay.
Riveting conversation. I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did.
Nick, you...
I swiped it while Money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick.
Uh-huh.
Let me see it, let me see it.
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Shiny spangled vest. It's not my size at all. Okay. Dann... Gehe ich jetzt mal zu Dingsbums. Zu Regina. Und gebe ihr das Ding wieder.